For the first time in Puerto Rico, the Great Christmas Market has come alive. People can enjoy several different vendors, as well as live music and much more. It's inspired by the beautiful markets of Europe. Francis Felix takes us there today.
For the first time in Puerto Rico, you can enjoy a Christmas market inspired by the beautiful markets of Europe. The Luis Muñoz Rivera Park has been transformed to bring a little joy to the people this holiday. Last Christmas gift shopping? The Great Christmas Market is a good opportunity to find that last-minute gifts and spend time with the family. A wide gastronomic variety, clothes, craft, accessories for pets, toys for kids, and more. The Luis Muñoz Rivera Park in Ocean One has been transformed after years without an event taking place.
Gran Mercado Navideño is this beautiful event that combines live music, good gastronomy, and also you can find the nicest holiday gifts. And entertainment for all the members of the family, the youngest and the grandpas, everybody. I think the most important thing about this event is, besides the economic and the tourism impact, is that we are reviving this beautiful park. This is the first event, festival of this kind. This is an amazing celebration of our culture and Christmas tradition in Puerto Rico. We invite everybody to come to Parque Luis Muñoz Rivera and enjoy our traditions and celebrate with family and have a great time here. Yes.
For Milagros, the market is a great opportunity for artisans to expose their craft.
I love it that this concept, this event, friendly, pet friendly. My products are scented candles, completely natural, made with soy wax. With the pandemic and all that we have living this year, it's going to be awesome. That people love the event.
Tyler and Bailey come from Connecticut and they're spending their Christmas holidays in the island.
Yeah, it's awesome here. So we're actually from the New York area, so it's below freezing right now where we're from, so we are really enjoying the warmth and the sunshine, and we're actually able to do some Christmas shopping for our dog back at home. So we got him a cute Star Wars bandana. So our only regret is we couldn't bring him down with us. So our first time in Puerto Rico, so we'll be back. We're really enjoying it.
I love it. I love the warmth and the community is great.
This celebration shows the Puerto Rican Christmas spirit. Reporting from Ocean One, Puerto Rico, Francis Felix.
A major winter storm system has turned deadly and has brought freezing temperatures and dangerous conditions to millions of Americans over the weekend in the United States. So far, the storm has been blamed for at least 30 deaths nationwide. Meanwhile, thousands of flight disruptions have left stranded travelers at airports for the holidays. Jared Hill has the very latest from New York City.
Even the snowplows in Buffalo, New York needed a rescue as the dig-out continues from a massive winter storm that the state's governor says has been nothing short of a battle.
We are in a war. This is a war with Mother Nature.
Hundreds of thousands of Americans experienced power outages at some point over the weekend, from Maine to Washington state, where there were also reports of possible vandalism at multiple substations in Graham.
If I had to talk to those people, I'd just say, come on, it's Christmas. Why are you going to do that to people?
The frigid temperatures also caused major disruptions across the South. Burst water pipes brought a wet Christmas for Georgia repair crews and led to a boil water advisory in parts of Mississippi.
We're getting ready to order DoorDash because we can't cook, we can't wash our dishes, can't do any of that to be able to even have a small feast.
In El Paso, Texas, public buses were provided to give migrants a warm alternative to sleeping on the streets.
They allowed us to get inside the bus and stay warm throughout the night, and a lot of people went inside the bus because it was too cold.
Travel nightmares also continued throughout the weekend at the nation's airports.
I got a text saying that I was rebooked. When I tried to change it, it said that I needed to call the maintenance line or whatever, and they actually didn't answer.
More than 9,000 flights were canceled or delayed in the U.S. on Christmas Day, according to FlightAware.
Meantime, the holiday season can be the most wonderful time of the year, but for some, the winter season has a negative effect. Seasonal affective disorder impacts millions of people, leading to symptoms of depression. Bradley Blackburn reports today.
Every morning in the fall and winter, McGann Feldman starts the day with a cup of coffee and one very bright light.
I just have it kind of at the side while I'm having my breakfast, reading the paper.
Feldman says she first experienced symptoms of depression more than 30 years ago, serious enough to require hospitalization. Her doctors later realized some of her symptoms were connected to the changing seasons.
It was a surprise. I'd never heard of seasonal affective disorder.
Our bodies, really depend upon light from the sun or sunlight to regulate our circadian rhythms.
Dr. Dorothy Sitt is a psychiatrist with Northwestern University. She studies how light therapy can help treat seasonal affective disorder and other forms of depression.
More recent studies have shown that it can be very helpful for treating non-seasonal major depression. It can be used on its own or in combination with some antidepressant medicine.
According to a recent American Psychiatric Association poll, nearly 40% of Americans say their mood declines in winter, and a quarter report feeling depressed. Patients with seasonal affective disorder can feel fatigued or less motivated, and they may not be able to enjoy their normal activities.
That treatment makes a big difference for you.
It's fair to say it's almost life or death to me because I know where I have been without it in the winter.
In addition to light therapy, Feldman takes antidepressants with higher doses from October through May.
There are tools out there that can help people be happy, lead a normal life, and not feel alone.
She wants others to know the winter blues are real, but help is out there.
Turning now to Americans' labor's crisis. Nearly every industry has been dealing with staff shortages since the start of the pandemic, but few can make a difference between life and death, like the AMTA. Now Carter Evans takes us a look into the growing health emergency.
Are you still 6 out of 10 pain?
Denise Farnsworth loves her job as an EMT.
It's what I live to do.
But after 7 years on the job, she can no longer afford to keep doing it.
What is your base hourly rate?
18.
$18 an hour?
Yes. To pay the bills, we have to work as much as we can.
Farnsworth actually makes slightly more than the national median wage for EMTs. The Bureau of Labor Statistics lists it as one of the lowest paying jobs in healthcare. That's the primary reason roughly a third of all EMTs quit in 2021. And the industry is having a hard time replacing them. A 2022 study found that 39% of part-time EMT and 55% of part-time paramedic positions went unfilled because of a lack of qualified candidates.
It's an absolute crisis. We have continual paramedics hitting the exit doors and leaving the field.
American Ambulance Association President Sean Bayard says Medicaid's reimbursement for non-emergency transports, like moving a patient between hospitals or taking someone to dialysis, keeps wages low.
It can mean the difference of having an ambulance or not having an ambulance.
AMR, the nation's largest private ambulance provider, is ending non-emergency transport in Los Angeles County. They cite low Medicaid reimbursement as a major reason for a $3.5 million budget deficit in that market alone.
It's unsustainable.
To keep from losing employees like Denise, their manager Brian Napoli says a raise is in the works, but the company can't afford it long term. And if Medicaid reimbursements don't increase, they may also have to stop non-emergency response.
How much does it cost you to make a run on average?
Over $250.
And how much do you get back?
$107 in the base rate.
A losing proposition. Next month, a California law goes into effect that can require a $22 an hour minimum wage for fast food workers. There is no mandated pay for EMTs.
Why is it that we can't get movement for the people that are serving our communities at their most vulnerable moments?
Leaving Denise Farnsworth at a crossroads.
I don't want to leave. I don't know what else I would want to do.